Hello friends, both new and old. My name's Laura here at Osiadacz Family Farm, and today I am going to take you on a walkabout here on our property to show you just how everything is waking up for spring. Okay, we are walking up to our small little garden here, and as you can see, we have the feverfew, which is waking up, so I'm excited for that to come back. We also have our lavender. Doesn't look quite as good, but I think that will be just fine as well. You can see that new growth down there. And then if you look inside, I just love this rusty old gate we have. Let me take a look back at that for you. Our little rusty old gate, original to the property. We go through here. Oops, if I can get in. And here's our chives popping back up. So I'm excited for those too. Okay, we're going to continue along here. And as you can see, we have this little ditch that runs along the back of our property. And we get a lot of snow here. So as you can imagine with the snow melt, this fills in the spring. Next is our chicken coop. So we have not used this yet. It had been used previously and it is pretty amazing. And I spent a lot of time saving it from collapsing this winter with our massive amounts of snow. But I'm gonna go ahead and open this door so you can take a look. We are getting our baby chicks here in about a week and we have an amazing setup. So this chicken coop is equipped with a water spigot. It has the heat lamps. It has some little nesting boxes, and it's pretty spacious here inside. So that's pretty exciting. And then I'm not quite sure how this door works, but this is to get out into the run. It's down here. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, so it's back here. So to lift up the box for the chicken run, you just pull. Here. Pull up. That's how the chickens get out. And we have a whole nother space on the other side, which I will show you here in a minute. Okay, this is the other side of our chicken coop. This is the run area. And I love how we use some of the original doors to the property here, how they were used for this chicken coop. We'll go ahead and just unlatch the door here. And as you can see, we're currently using it for storage somewhat. We need to get our lawnmower and these electrical cords out of here. But we can do that here this weekend. But this is a nice little secure run area for our chickens to be able to run around. So we'll have to move the fencing. We already have some oyster shells for them. We'll be getting their feed, but really good starting point for our chickens. Okay, next is some of our plants here in our covered beds. This one here has strawberries, and there's already some new growth coming up here out of the middle. I don't know if you can see that there coming up. And then our rhubarb, so both the strawberries and rhubarb were planted last year. Our rhubarb, you can see there in, there we go. If you can look really closely, as if I zoom, there we go. And it is starting to come up as well. So we should have some good rhubarb and strawberries this year. Okay, next is our raspberries. So you can see kind of the beginning of our trellises here. My husband stood those back up. We're putting up some new poles. They're numbered, our rows, so we have 14 total. I'm going to show you something pretty incredible. The weight of the snow just broke this post off from the cement completely this winter, which was pretty incredible. So we are going to be having to redo that whole thing. But my husband has been working on these rows. Some of them are completely back to how they should be. And as you can see, I finished pruning all of the raspberry canes and quite a few were able to be saved. So I'm excited for that. Let me show you these ones here. So let's see, this one right here. So this one, rows 9 and 10, pretty straight. As you can see, we got the wires back up. We did have to purchase some new wire. I don't know if we can't figure out what happened to some of the wire yet. It's a little bit of a mystery, but we did go to the hardware store and buy a couple new rolls of this galvanized wire for our trellises. Now, I did get a question on my last video in regards to the raspberries, exactly how long and wide the rows were. They are roughly 50 feet, and I was correct with that, but actually the width of the rows, I thought they're about 4 feet, but I think they're closer to 3 feet. So just wanted to kind of give you a close up there. You can see the white irrigation pipe. Earlier on, we use soaker hoses, but instead we use this pipe because it lasts longer. So we ran this last year, and I'm trying to find, maybe it turned, the holes. Where are the holes? They're underneath. So I'm gonna try to spin this. Anyways, my husband drilled some holes in this pipe to act as like a sprinkler system for our raspberries, and it was super successful, and this pipe will last much longer than these black soaker hoses. Okay, last but certainly not least, we have some of our herbs. I don't know if this parsley is going to come back or not. He has, I guess, a couple little leaves coming up, so we'll watch that. And then this is our lemon balm, looking good. Already got some of those little guys popping up. Our oregano made it through the winter time, so excited for that. We have our orange mint, and this is kind of a purplish color, so I'll just show you. You can see it's kind of starting to pop up over there. And then our spearmint is looking good too. So nice herbs. I really enjoy these, and they just make everything taste a little bit better. Okay, lastly, I just wanted to show you some of our bulbs that are starting to pop up. We did some crocuses and tulips here along our little house here on the property. And what a great way to end a video by showing you our first flower of spring. Thank you so much for joining me here on our little walkabout on our property. It's really fun for me to see how things are coming back after such a big winter. So super excited. I'm gonna spin around and show you. Not all the snow is gone yet. Look right there by our house. We still have a little bit left, but spring is definitely on its way, and I am so grateful. Until next time.